because now we look at the Warriors, mentioned it at the top, where they now stand in the NBA, being the third. I mean, we recognize greatness by number of rings. It's the easiest thing that we do. And now the Warriors are there at 3. And what is it now? They've made 6 of 8 finals in the last 8 years. They made 6 of the last 8, and they've now won 4 of those 6, right?
Yeah.
Is my math mathing? Usually it doesn't.
Your math's there, yeah.
So, I mean, that for perspective, that's bordering, like we said, on what MJ's Bulls did. They had a little bit bigger of a break here, but I guess we need to talk about what the Warriors, what this means for their current dynasty, because I think it wasn't until the playoffs that we thought that they're back. It wasn't until they made it to the finals that maybe there's that realization, right? That understanding that the Warriors maybe didn't go away. Maybe they're here to stay, and to see them win this series the way that they did, because this wasn't a thrashing like the Celtics. I think that the Celtics seem shell shocked in a lot of ways, but when you look back on this series, this is a hard fought win. This is an incredibly difficult win. The Warriors didn't go out there and just do their thing and beat the Celtics, and Celtics got a couple of easy games. Like the Warriors had to fight every minute of every game, and maybe that's part of the experience thing. But I think this is, maybe they just barged the door right open. There's a door wide open for them to keep doing this, because look what Curry did. Like Curry had this is probably his best best finals performance, as evidenced by his finals MVP in his career. And he's doing it at, what is he now, 34 years old. Chris Paul's doing what he's doing at 38. You can imagine that Curry's going to be able to do this for at least the next 3-4 years. Their window's still wide open. And you brought this up. So does this justify what the Warriors did in the offseason, how they've been patient and strategic and not as aggressive maybe they should have been?
Yeah, 100%. They've won a title. It's 100 million% this justifies their decision to not basically blow it up. And now they're in a position where they're still capable of being contenders. Obviously, bigger than that, they're champions. And you're going to look at them and think this core is still going to be here for the next 2-3 years at least. Maybe you look at maybe possibly Draymond. He's the only guy you might have a little bit of worry about his body maybe just breaking down just that little bit. But outside of that, this core is going to be here for an extended period of time. And now they also have those young guys that are still coming up. Didn't obviously get to see a lot of Kuminga or Moody during the finals run, but Poole is a part of that class as well. He's only 22, and we saw a hell of a lot of him. I mean, you just got to give huge respect to the Warriors organization, the way they build this roster, the way they run this team on a day-to-day basis, and they're seeing the results on the court, and it's really great to see.
Thanks for watching Coast to Coast on YouTube. For full episodes, check out the show wherever you get your podcasts. And for all the best hot takes, subscribe to the Coast to Coast YouTube channel below.